name is Ashley Hoffler. I'm a student nurse practitioner. Today we're going to be testing your cranial nerves. So first we're going to check the first cranial nerve, which is the olfactory. So I'm going to have you plug one nostril and breathe through the other. And then do it with the other side. And next I'm going to have you smell two different scents. So plug one nostril and smell. And what's that smell like?
Vanilla.
And then plug the other nostril and tell me this scent.
Coffee.
Alright. Next we're going to check the second cranial nerve, which is the optic nerve. And for this one we're going to do a visual acuity test. So I'm going to have you hold this over your left eye. And you're going to read the smallest font you can.
EFTZO.
Alright, and then cover the other eye. And then do the same.
CFDHJ.
Alright, and then lower the card and do it with both.
CFDHJ.
Alright, so that is 20/25 vision. I'll take that back. And next we're going to test for the visual field. So I'm going to move my fingers. Tell me when you can see when my fingers are in your vision.
No. No. No.
Right, and if that was abnormal, I could do the nasal test with it, but she has a normal vision field. Next, we're going to be testing for the optic disc and fundi. So, I'm just going to put my hand here, and then we're looking for the red reflex. And then go down. Right. And the optic disc is milky white with clear borders. And then again on this side. Looking for the red reflex. And going forward. And the optic disc has clear borders and is milky white in that one also. Next we're going to check for the pupil size and shape. So just look straight ahead. So pupil size goes from a 4 to a 3 with light, and the shape is round and equal, and it accommodates to light. So then we're going to check for consensual and direct accommodation. And there is accommodation to both direct and consensual light. Next I'm going to have you look at my pen light, and then look back at the wall, and then back to the pen light. And it accommodates to distance also. Next we're going to check for the third, fourth, and sixth cranial nerves, which are the ocular, motor, trochlear, and abducens cranial nerves. So for this one, I'm going to check for extraocular movements. So I'm going to have you follow my finger. And there aren't any extraocular movements with that. And then we're going to test for convergence. So just follow my finger in. Oh, keep your eyes on my finger and follow it in. And our eyes do cross slightly. And then we're going to check the trigeminal nerve. So first we're going to check for the motor function of it. So I'm going to feel your temples and then clench your jaw. And they move symmetrically. Next, I'm going to have you close your eyes and I'm going to touch your face. Tell me when you can feel me touching your face.
No. No. No.
And her trigeminal nerve is functioning for the sensory portion. And normally we would also do the corneal reflex. So that's where I would take a Q-tip and come in from the side and touch the cornea to see if there is a reflex to it. But we will skip that today. Next, we're going to check for the facial nerves, which is the seventh cranial nerve. So I'm going to have you raise your eyebrows, lower them, frown, smile and show your teeth, pop out your cheeks, and like squint your eyes shut. All right, and then relax. Next, we're going to check for the eighth cranial nerve, which is the acoustic nerve. So I'm going to occlude one ear and then whisper a two-syllable word in your other ear. Just tell me what I'm saying.
stair lift.
And then on the other side.
24.
Okay. And that is normal. Next, we're going to check the ninth cranial nerve, which is the glossopharyngeal nerve. So our patient has been speaking normally and clearly throughout the entire exam. Then we're going to check the palate. So I'm going to have you open your mouth and stick out your tongue and say ah.
Ah.
Right. And the soft palate moves symmetrically, so the glossopharyngeal nerve is intact. Next, we're going to check the accessory muscles. So I'm going to have you shrug your shoulders and then down. And I'm going to have you turn your face against my hand. And then the other way. Good. And then we're going to check for the hypoglossal nerve. So I'm going to have you stick out your tongue and move it like side to side.